The attack is running. OPN Sense has no idea. You've been building this stack. VLANs, firewall rules, DNS filtering, host-level firewall on Proxmox itself. You think the stack is complete? It isn't. Everything we built protects the boundary. The perimeter, the front door. But a brute force attack doesn't come through the front door. It comes from inside. One compromised VM, one misconfigured service, one device that already made it past the firewall. When that happens, OPN Sense is structurally blind to it. Not because of a misconfiguration, because of what a firewall is. It watches traffic crossing the boundary. It does not watch what is happening between your own machines. I ran a brute force attack against my own Windows VM. Then I checked OPN Sense. Nothing. No alert. No blocked connection. No log entry. From OPN Sense's perspective, nothing happened. That is not a bug. That is exactly how firewalls work. And it is exactly why the stack needs one more layer. Kali Linux, Hydra. Target Windows VM. Rapid credential attempts against RDP. The kind of attack that runs in seconds and leaves a trail on every endpoint it touches. I ran this. I wasn't expecting what came back. OPN Sense live log. Clean. No blocks. No flags. Normal outbound traffic. Nothing else. The attack was invisible to it. Completely. OPN Sense passed the traffic without question. Because the traffic never crossed the perimeter. It stayed inside the network. Now Wazuh, Rule 60,122. Fired within seconds. Login failure, unknown user or bad password. Agent DESKTOP-3EAAP8P. MITRE ATT and CKT1078. Valid accounts. Wazuh didn't just log the connection. It identified the tactic. It named what was happening. While OPN Sense was still showing nothing. Same network. Same attack. Two tools. One saw everything. One saw nothing. That gap is not fixable with firewall rules. You cannot write an OPN Sense rule that catches what OPN Sense cannot see. The visibility layer and the perimeter layer are two different problems. This entire season we solved the perimeter. This is what the perimeter leaves behind. Here's what I had to do. Deploy Wazuh. Install the agent on every machine that matters. Point it at the Wazuh manager running on the same host. Let it watch the endpoints directly, not the traffic between them, the machines themselves. The firewall is not replaced. It is not redundant. OPN Sense still handles the perimeter. Wazuh handles everything the perimeter cannot see. They are not competing. They are covering different ground. What you have now is a complete stack, not a stack that assumes the perimeter holds, a stack that assumes it won't, and watches for what happens next. That is the difference between a network that is working and a network that is visible. Season 1 exposed the gaps. Season 2 is where we find out how deep they go